America Great Again hat. He said he went from Kanye to Ye, and then from Ye to Ye Trump. So now we know what's been going on.
Bounce back, bounce back. Feel down, but a nigga bounce back. Went to the.
What's up, YouTube? It's been a crazy ass week. Kanye over here acting a damn fool with wearing on SNL Make America Great Again hat. Kanye, are we at that again? Look, you fucked up the first time, and I swear we kind of forgave you because you were still putting out some cool ass hits. Like, shit, man. And sometimes we think you're off because your mom died, so we're kind of like, well, he's kind of off because his mom died. But once he gets his shit together, like, he's back to being, you know, Kanye West. He's not Ye no more. Like, he's gonna be, because when you turned into Ye, like, you went to Trump. Like, you said Ye Trump. That's what you meant when you turned into Ye. You meant Ye Trump. Got it. Give me props for that, actually. I don't know what was going on in the background. I'll go ahead and leave the SNL. If I can find a clip, I'll definitely leave it here. If I don't, I'll leave the link. What was going on in the background of everybody at the SNL? Some of them were wearing red hats, just like how Kanye was. So I don't know what was going on. If they felt like, I don't know. It felt kind of weird. It felt kind of weird if you ask me. It felt, please don't, not today. It felt kind of weird that some of them were wearing red hats and he was wearing a red hat too. And they weren't really, you know, it wasn't saying MAGA, like Make America Great. It was just a red hat. So, you know, it brought my attention. But anyways, back to Kanye, because right now I don't really know why they're wearing it. Maybe it's just a coincidence. So, you know, a lot of people had a lot to say, and I'm actually right here on Instagram right now, scrolling through the comments, like, oh my God. Like, we shouldn't let Kanye have his opinion like that, especially if you always want the black people to support you. Like, you've been rich for so long, Kanye, and you kind of like forgot how it felt to be black. I don't know where you went. You forgot how to be black. How the fuck did you do that? You know, your Yeezy shit I heard wasn't even selling good too. Yay? Did you hear that? Your Yeezy shit wasn't selling. A lot of people were complaining they were 2 months late. Okay. Anyways. What else? He wants us to show love to a man who puts children in cages, tries to ban an entire group of people from our country based on religion, and puts women in healthcare in jeopardy, and accepted help from a foreign country to disrupt and manipulate our voting process. By Kanye Kardashian, free thought should still be based in logic. I agree. I fucking agree. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Because I agree. I agree. This shit is stupid. You know, Kanye, I mean, first of all, I'm not stupid. Like, it wasn't Trump's fault that those kids were in cages. Like, that's a totally big story right there to go on. Y'all can go ahead and blame Trump. He could have put some strong presidential firing shit happening like he does for anybody that tries to go against him for the kids. But that's like a hard story to put on because those kids were in there for decades. During Bush, during Clinton's time. You know, that's a long story. But, you know, Trump could have done something like he always does when he wants to fire somebody. So, good point right there. And as far as putting women's healthcare in jeopardy, that's true. Like, he's trying to stop abortions. He's trying to stop health, women, you know, for the breasts. I heard about that, but I don't know too much about that. So let me get out of that site information right there. Let me get to something that I do know of. I do know you are Kanye Kardashian. I do know that. I do know that. I'm from South Africa. So I definitely know, like, I got some uncles, Kanye, that'll come grab you real quick, clap a few times, you know, a few times. Shup, you know. It's just what's up. You know, I didn't understand why everybody was standing there. It didn't seem like in the background of SNL, I don't even think they even knew that was even going to happen because it slowed down. And it's pretty sad. I'm even going to try to lower it down for you because I'm going to see if you guys can hear that. Because he's singing. There's church music in the background. He's actually playing church music, like he's preaching. He's like one of those black churches that run for Trump and trying to steal your money, trying to take your women, and trying to not do right and make sure y'all black people suffer and that they get what they need. At the end of the day, Kanye, you're losing your fan base, and you're just, I don't know what's going on. Like, you're not that bipolar, Kanye.
And stop following your mind. That's how we're controlled. That's how we're programmed.
I will say one thing about Kanye I don't want nobody to get tripped out on. Kanye has always been that type to say, you know, when they say go right, I go left. Like, you know, that, I know, that's always to be Kanye. Like, he's always been that rebel. He's always been that, you know, they said, look to the stars. He said the sky is not the limit. He said talking to God is the limit, like face to face. That's the limit, you know. That's how his brain was working. And you know, it's disturbing how he just doesn't really see how bad Trump is. I don't support Trump because he called my country a shithole country. It is not a shithole country. Like, I'll show you pictures, like right here, of where I'm from in Bulawayo. Does that look like a shit country to you? I don't think so. Like, let's all just get together for Kanye and just release him to the whites. Ever since he said slavery was a choice, there was such a deeper impact on that everybody just said fuck it, but I didn't personally. I don't know if anybody else did, but I didn't say fuck it. I said, wow, I don't like you no more, Kanye. You're not even Kanye, you're yay now, actually. Like, you're like, yay Trump. That's what you went to. And, you know, to make matters worse, you know, he's just doing this whole church music thing. You know, Kanye, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, he doesn't care what's happening with him. He still has millions and millions and millions of fan base. America is not the only fan base, but he has to understand what this president and supporting him has done. He doesn't see the pain that has caused a lot of people, foreigners, for that. Let's just say he's really messing it up for foreigners. Let's do this. And I'm going to be really honest. Listen to me, because there's some real shit you're going to go back to. Trump is responsible for all of the hate crimes that has been going on. He has. There was presidents in the past who knew that the police brutalities was going on and they did not do anything. Trump knows of all the police brutalities that's been going on for foreigners. These white crackheads or wackos have been coming out of the woodworks, hating foreigners, hating Mexicans, telling niggers to go back in those exact words. Don't hate me on that, because they're actually saying that. And Trump hasn't said anything, and he knows he's releasing them out. And he hasn't said at any of his speeches, hey guys, I'm not saying to hate them. I'm saying some of them are bad and they need to go back to where they came from and come back properly. And some of them need to have a strenuous background check before they even come back to keep this country safe. But he has never put that out there. He hasn't. He never says that in any of his in any of his rallies. In any of them. Why does he still have rallies, by the way? How does he make time for that? How did he make time for all his rallies? Is that like a fucking cold or something? Anyways, he hasn't said any of that. He doesn't tell people. So as a president, you lost me, Trump, because you don't say those things. You don't say, oh, you're not going to hurt them. I will take care of them. You guys be civilized and caring and understanding of the process. You guys work on greeting each other better because there's been too much killings happening. I don't want to see any of those. You're not doing any of that. What are you doing? Because it's just continuing on. And instead of you being a positive president, you're over here bashing celebrities. I have never seen any president of my time being in this life, being in America, have I ever seen a president come at celebrities trying to do right for where they came from and bashing them. I will never forget that whole LeBron and Don Lemon interview. You bashed them. What kind of president does that? That had nothing to do with you. Strongly nothing to do with you. What is going on with the little kids in the cages? I have no idea. He could have easily taken care of that, but he did not. So let's all think about what Trump can do and the side that Ye is on. Because he's not on the logic side. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if this is him just trying to make friends with this president and try to jump in. Because I think that's what he's trying to do. I honestly think this. Like he said in the past, he wants to run for president. You know, he said he wants to run for president. So maybe he's trying to make friends with Trump. Maybe. I think he's trying to do this so that way he can have better terms to go with Trump. He had his wife already meet up with him. Like he's trying to get set. He said, fuck all you guys. I'm trying to be president in the next couple of years. That's what he's saying. He's not caring about any of us. So, I mean, what are we really getting mad at? He's bashing us, but he's really trying to do for him. He doesn't really give a fuck about us. Swiss Beast was upset.
KANYE, and I hear you talking about you being bullied for the hat.
He's being bullied.
Because we were just talking about the hat less than 48 hours ago. Tiana Taylor was in the studio, Fred was in the studio, a bunch of people was in the studio, and I was just addressing how uncomfortable the culture feel with you representing somebody that's blatantly hurting our people. You understand?
You know, Swiss Beast was right. And he said himself that he was uncomfortable. I felt like you should have been uncomfortable. Why the fuck are you... Why, Kanye? Artists, strong, hardcore, not weirdo, not just making it. We got some legend artists talking about you saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get your shit together, Kanye, because you're losing it. Isn't it funny how we all talked shit about Kanye when he was like, you know, the whole, you know, slavery was a choice, but then he had his album release party and everybody that was like not saying shit that they kind of was like about him showed up at his album release party. Like, you could tell, like, it's not about what you're saying. It's about how much money you're making and the new product that you're putting out and, you know, partying. I'm over it right now. I'm just getting tired just talking about it, honestly. There's really not anything to say. You know, y'all are feeding into him. It's dumb celebrities that are trying to say stuff to get clout. And you guys are just stroking. You're honestly stroking his clout. You're chasing his clout. Like, it's not even worth responding to. It's really not. It's really not worth responding to. He just needs to release himself, get his clout, talk about, because watch, in the next 2 weeks, he's going to come out with something, and y'all going to say, that shit was dumb, and then we're just going to all just forget about what he said. Okay. Giving this dude some clout. If y'all don't want to see him at all, ignore him. You know how you ignore him? Delete yourself from his Instagram. That's how you ignore him. From his his YouTube, from his Twitter. And anytime he comes on, change the channel. That's how you do that, girl, guy, whoever's watching. Okay? That's how you do it. Stop. No.